once again to Sin Bin Stream tonight. NFL football action between the New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Hope everybody had a great Sunday. Hope you're having a good Sunday night as well. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's check the audio. All right, we're good. All right. All right. Packers were off. Vikings and Lions each won, and the Bears were off. So no help in the North, but wasn't really expecting any when the opponents were the Cleveland Browns in London and the old Bengals. So no help. Yeah, I guess we could take a look at the standings. You know what? I'll just use ESPN. They'll be easier to see than trying to use the NFL. All right, the Bills are 4-0, playing the 2-2 Patriots tonight. Dolphins 1-4, Jets dropped to 0-5, Steelers 3-1, Bengals 2-3. I think the Steelers must have had their bye. Baltimore and Cleveland 1-4. Yeah, Bengals 2-3, Colts 4-1. Okay, Jags play tomorrow night. Jags 3-1. Texans and Titans. Let's see. Texans 2-3. Titans 1-4. Their first win. They had a big comeback against the Cardinals. The Cardinals really choked the game away. Chargers and Broncos 3-2. Chiefs play tomorrow night. Raiders 1-4. So the Chiefs are at the Jags tomorrow night. And the Packers and the Bears were off. Who else had their bye? So the Steelers. Who else had their bye? And another NFC team? Oh, looks like the Falcons were off too. 2-2. All right, Eagles lost to the Broncos. They're 4-1. Commanders 3-2. Cowboys 2-1. Giants are 1-4. Let's see. Okay. Lions 4-1. Green Bay 2-1. Minnesota 3-2. And the Bears 2-2. Again, them and the Packers had their bye weeks. Buccaneers 4-1. Falcons and Panthers Falcons 2-2. They had their bye. Panthers 2-3. Saints win to get to 1-4. So the only winless team is the 0-5 Jets. The only undefeated team is the 4-0 Bills coming into tonight. Niners 4-1. They won Thursday over the Rams. Seahawks 3-2. Rams 3-2. And Cardinals 2-3. They really blew it. I saw the highlight against the the Titans, who got their first win. Saints beat the Giants to get their first win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams with one win. Yikes. And then the Jets 0-5. All right, we should be kicking off in a matter of a minute or two here. All right, we'll get the box. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Didn't want that. Gotta wait to get the box score for Patriots Bills. All right, just about set for the kickoff. All right, last second interview. Come on, let's get to the kickoff already. Why we need to start at 7:22. Come on. Oh, they're interviewing Diggs of New England. Okay, all right. New England's in all blue. Blue jerseys, blue pants, blue, socks or whatever they wear underneath their pants now, and of course the gray helmet. Looks like let's see what the Bills are wearing. Oh, come on. Fred Jackson, former Bills running back, 07-14 there. Are those the jerseys they're going to wear? Those are hard to read. Gray numbers or silver numbers. Bills don't have silver as a color or gray, and it's got blue outlines. All right, looks like a whiteout game. All right, well, we are definitely late. It's already 7:22, and we're still hyping the team up. I don't know. I guess they look cool, but that's going to be hard to read the jersey numbers. I didn't even check. They're at the bottom. No wonder. All right, yeah. Bills in white. I guess I could. No, I can't. I got to leave it. Prater will kick off. Yeah, these are some weird unis. Going to be hard to read numbers on these. They look like all white jerseys. All white pants, all white helmets. Logos too. Kick, return past the 20, 25, stumbles forward. It's out to around the 30 with 14:54. And the New England Patriots start off with the ball. Around their own 30. All right. Under center, he's got a back behind him. Fakes the handoff, throws to the left side. That's Diggs. 35, 40, up ahead to the 45, maybe the 47. We'll see what they call. 1st and 10, New England Patriots. 14:39. Yeah, they faked the handoff, rolled to the near sideline, the left side, caught, but broke a tackle, and then got the first down and then some. That was Diggs on the catch. 1st and 10 from their own 45. All right, this is a handoff. That's going to go nowhere. Maybe a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up. 14:01 to go. Stevenson, yeah, -2 yards, back to the 43. 2nd and 12. May in shotgun, has a back on either side, back to pass, swings it to the left side, and taken out near the 48. So that'll bring up about a 3rd and 7 after about a gain of 5. And Milano is back for the Bills. He may have been back last game as well. Have to keep an eye out for Oliver as well. I think he got back last game too. 13:03 to go. First quarter. 3rd and 7 from their own 48. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Gets home, and he's taken down short of the line of scrimmage back at the 46. So a 4th and 9 coming up, and the punting unit will be sent to the field. Oh, no worries, Mac. Thanks for the comment. I hear you. All right, Behringer is the punter. Shakir, the return man. Kick is away. Fair catch signaled at about the 14. 12:18 to go. 1st and 10 for Josh Allen and company. As we get a commercial break. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, just a reminder, Chiefs-Jaguars in less than 24 hours. Tuesday night, opening night of hockey. All games on ESPN. Again, I'm switching from unlimited to select, but so it might be the only time I have games available on ESPN, because I don't think you get those as part of ESPN Plus, which is being renamed Select. Aces at Mercury Wednesday. Thursday night football, Eagles at Giants Prime. And Friday night, Aces at Mercury. Saturday, depends on the schedule. There's plenty of hockey I could do. Sunday, we're going to be doing Packers-Bengals at 3:25. So we will be skipping Game 5, if the Mercury can win either Wednesday or Friday to force a Game 5. And probably do the Sunday night. And probably so I might do 3 NFL games then. The London game, Packers, and then Sunday night. But we'll get to that later in the week. All right, let me real quick. Shoot. All right, yeah, let's post this probably. Hey, thanks, Starstrider 86. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know why we're not showing before the @ sign. All right, shotgun back to Allen. Looks, breaks the pocket, keeps it, and gets maybe. Well, we got a flag, so hold the phone here at 12:11. Looked like no gain. Sean Hockley is the head ref. All right, still first down, holding on McGovern, 1st and 20 coming up. All right, 12:07 to go, first quarter. Back at their own 7-yard line. Actually, 1st and 17. Guess they did half the distance to the goal. Allen has to throw it. Caught near the 20. Maybe they'll give him past the 20. It should be 2nd and short coming up, depending on the spot. Any day, NBC, you want to show how far he went. All right, we'll check the box score here for the catch. Yeah. Nope, 1st and 17. 2nd and 2. Kincaid with a 15-yard catch. 2nd and 2. Receiver in motion, under center. Hands it to the deep back Cook. Bounces it outside near the sideline and out of bounds before the 30. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. James Cook on the carry. Yeah, cheering for the upset, I guess. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, hopefully it's a good game. That's all I can really ask for. All right, from the 27, they mark it. Under center, I formation behind him. The deep back Cook gets it between the hash marks, and he gets maybe a gain of 2 or bring up a 2nd and 10, 2nd and 8. Yeah, Cook ran out of bounds after a gain of 5 to the 27 for the first down. All right. 2nd and 8 from the 29. 7 on the play clock. Receiver in motion. Quick pass to the left flat. Caught. That is Shakir. It'll be 3rd down. Short gain. Thinking a gain at, I think that was more than 3, right? It had to be at least 4 yards. 3rd and 4. Oh, that's a good question. Very good question. I don't know. That's a tough call. It is 3rd and 4. In shotgun, back to pass. Allen looking far sideline, gets flushed out of the pocket, steps up, thrown to the midfield and caught. It's probably Kincaid. Is Kincaid 86? Yeah, he is. I always think he's 85 for some reason. 1st down, Bills. I guess it depends on the team. You know, on the quarterback on the team. But, yeah, it's hard to put a percentage on it. You know, the better quarterbacks, obviously, they can audible. But even then, how many audibles do they get to pick from? So, yeah, play calling is huge. All right. Oh, it's a fumble. They were going to get cute and hand it to Knox, and they botched the exchange, and it's Patriots ball at 8:21. Wow. That was a strange call. Speaking of play calling, bad call there. 1st and 10, Pats. Number 92 with the fumble recovery. That is Farmer. Yeah. Well, yeah, but like I said, that said, how many plays can they audible to? You know, they can audible out of a run to a pass or vice versa. I guess it's all about picking up the blitzes and changing protections too. But yeah, I guess a lot of it's play calling. But, you know, there's only so much the coaches can do with play calling. You know, it's up to the players to make the execute. Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. That looked like a horrible play call. So when it goes bad, it's a big – the call can be a big reason if it goes negative. Yeah, for sure. And it's an excellent question. I just don't know if I have an exact answer. But, yeah, thank you. Oh, let's take a look at the box score while we're at a break. They recovered at the 50, it says. Yeah, Farmer. Oh, no. They fumble, and they recovered at the Buffalo 47. Never mind. The original line of scrimmage was the 50. That's where I got confused. No. I know. Performance is a lot of it, but I don't know. All right. Allen, 3 for 3, 39 yards. Cook, 2 carries, 7. Kincaid, 2 for 35. Shakir, 1 for 4. Allen got charged with a fumble. Joshua Farmer on the recovery. Drake made 2 for 2, 20 yards. 1 2-yard loss on a sack. Stevenson, 1 carry, -2. Diggs, 1 for 15. Gibson, 1 for 5. The sack was by Greg Rousseau, and he had a tackle for loss as well. All right. All right, 1st and 10 at the 47. All right, let me close this in a minute, though. All right. 1st and 10 for Drake May and company. From the Bills, 47, near hash mark. Back to pass, looking, throws, caught over the middle. Oh, and he fumbled. And the Bills have it, unless they call this incomplete. What's the call at 8:11? I don't know. What are the refs signaled? I may have to listen. I guess it's a turnover. Yep, catching a fumble. Oh, jeepers creepers. What is going on? Did they grease the football? Oh, it got punched, but with like an elbow. Very odd. I thought he might be down, but nope, he was not down. I think that was what, 38 on the catch. That was Stevenson, 7-yard catch, and then a fumble recovered by Terrell Bernard. So now it is 1st and 10 for the Bills, back at their own 38. Oh, flea flicker. Allen looking, throws down the far sideline, caught at the Pats 42 for a 1st down at 8:01. Oh, man, costly mistake. Pitched it back to Allen. Who caught this? Whoa. What the heck was that? The ref ran in late to try and hold up the snap. 7:43. What on earth? I've never seen that. All right, Stevenson. Okay. Yeah, he ran in. All right, 1st and 10, Bills. From the Patriots 42, far hash mark. Oh, now the clock is rolling. Handoff to Cook up the middle. Tackled short of the 35, probably about the 37. So probably 2nd and 5 coming up. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's hard to. It's both. I mean, I don't know the percentage though. Yeah. I didn't understand that at all. Yeah, it's that stupid substitution thing. Handoff and enough for the 1st down near the outside numbers, but hold on, we got a flag. Thrown late. Let's find out what this call is. Illegal formation, so 5-yard penalty, replay, second down, 2nd and 10. Right tackle was the guilty party for the Bills. Yeah, the more I see these all white unis and helmets, the more I hate them. You can't tell like what number anybody is. You just have to go by. All right, 6:41 to go. Opening quarter. 3 receivers to the far side. Back to pass. Looks. Throws. Near sideline. Incomplete. He was going for Coleman. 6:29 and then 3rd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Coleman, Kincaid, Shakir, Palmer, and who's 26 for the Bills? There's your skill position players. Yeah, he doesn't have a stat yet. All right, shotgun, back to pass, throws, left sideline, broken up, incomplete. 4th and 10 with 6:24 to go. Now what do you do if you're Buffalo? I don't. From where are we at? All right, they do send the punting unit on. I kind of figured, but I didn't want to. Yeah, that would have been a 60-yarder. And we got a flag in the middle of the play. It bounces out of bounds. But let's see what the flag is for. Where are they marking him? At the 15, but at 6:17, what's the flag? I think they're going to have to I think they're going to have to send the punting unit back on. Looks like Vrabel accepted it. 45 was off the line of scrimmage. Number 45, Thompson. Apologies. So, believe they're taking it, and we'll make them repunt it away. 4th and 15. Wait, what? They're going to go to commercial? So, did they not accept it? From the 15? Really? You're just going to... So maybe they declined it? All right, come on, play-by-play. Why are you not updating? Yeah, no, I hear you. I don't... Who knows if Prater's got that kind of leg? I can't remember what he's... Oh, they just tacked it on. So I guess they get it at the 20, 1st and 10. I didn't realize that's how they enforced it. Yeah, it was a well, I shouldn't say terrible. He got it out of bounds at the 15, but yeah, punt or kick on the opening, kicked or punting unit on for the first drive, then back-to-back fumbles. And then the Bills drive stalled at the 42. Yeah, I agree. A little risky, especially with Prater. So, yeah. Yeah, so interesting there. All right, let's take a quick look here. See if we can find the stream on the live. Oh, they don't even have the live thing at the top. I hate when that happens. I don't understand. Live sport, maybe? Maybe I'll show up there. you kidding? Oh, yeah, there's baseball going on. Yeah, I know. Preseason basketball, too. Jeez Louise. Nope, I guess I probably won't show up. I'll probably have to just do a search. All right, well, we'll get back to that later. 1st and 10 at their own 20. May hands it off. Up the middle. Out to about the 29. Bringing up a 2nd and 1. 6:07 to go. Stevenson sitting now after the fumble. That was Antonio Gibson on the 8-yard carry. All right, so they're going to say 2nd and 2. Yeah, I don't know about NBA. We'll see. I think there's games available Tuesday and Friday. I'm not a big fan of NBA. Handoff up the middle, same running back, 1st down for New England. I'd much rather do hockey. We'll see how the hockey numbers go, I guess. Maybe I'll have to give in and do some NBA. I don't know. I was kind of bored by the NBA playoffs. I much more enjoy the WNBA. Maybe I'll give college men and women a try too, though. All right. May hands it off again. This time a gain of 2 out to the 35 where they'll have a 2nd and 8. Yeah, I'd much rather do hockey. But again, it depends on the schedule. There may be some times where there's a good matchup or something, or nothing. Maybe there's an off night for the hockey. Well, that was another carry by Antonio Gibson. Back to pass, looking, and then just throws it in the ground. This has got to be grounding. He hadn't gotten outside of the pocket. Boy, they don't call grounding for anything. Where's the receiver on this? Yeah, I don't really have a team anymore. I guess the Kings. I'm done with the Hawks. How is this not ground? Well, yeah, somebody was 5 yards away. All right, 4:24 to go, 3rd and 8. It was an incomplete pass. In shotgun. Back to pass, 5-man rush, maybe caught near the 1st down, stretches forward. Who is that? 0 or 9? Brunette or Boutte? Sorry, I don't know how to say that. Bout? Keyshawn Bout. Catch for 8 yards. Is this enough? This should be a 1st down. If they marked him short, that's a joke. All right, it is 1st and 10. Under 4 to go, 1st quarter. Toss. And run out near the 50. That's Gibson again. Gain of probably about 7. We'll call it 2nd and 3 here. It is. Yeah, give me... Mac wants me to do Warriors games. All right, I'll look into it. But dependent on Tuesday night NBC and Prime. I think on Friday. It looked like they might have more games Thursday, Saturday as well. Handoff. That one, it goes nowhere. Basically at the 50. Gibson stop, 3rd and 3. Yeah, is it Bout? B-O-U-T? I should look up how to say it. It's got to be Bout. I don't know how else you would say that. Boot? Canadian? All right. We got 3rd and 3 at midfield. The Heat is Star Striders team. Okay. Shotgun back to pass. 4-man rush over. Oh, dropped. That should have been a 1st down. Diggs had it in his hands and dropped it. 224. 4th and 3 coming up. Bad drop by Diggs. Good ball by May. Put it between his numbers, but on his number, he's 8. Oh, okay. It was a little behind him, but I think Diggs will admit he should have caught it. Yeah. All right. It was hit both of his hands, but it was behind him. It wasn't the greatest throw. He didn't lead him at all. Punting unit on. The kick is in the air. Fair catch signaled at the 13, looks like, by Coleman. 2:17 to go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bills. Yeah, I'll look at the schedule. Who knows when football's over, may need some Thursday night, Monday night, scheduling. I'm talking even when the playoffs are still going, but yeah. So yeah, my preference is for hockey. I guess give me the Kings. I like Drew Doughty and I'm blanking. Oh my gosh, what's his name? So I like that team like 10 years ago. Why am I blanking on I can't think of their guy. I'm totally blanking. Doughty was injured a lot last year too. Yeah, I don't have a basketball team. I haven't followed the Bulls in a long time. The only NBA I watched was a little bit during the playoffs. I stopped watching that. And I stopped watching basketball about 22 years ago. And WNBA, streaming for the sake of the channel. And I did enjoy it. I wouldn't have continued to do so many if I didn't enjoy it. And it brought me back to liking basketball. All right. Yeah, again, that throw to Diggs was behind him, but he still should have caught it. 2 targets. Oh, and two innings and a third. Okay. Yeah, I won't get anything for baseball. Actually, I didn't realize, but Unimas, the Spanish station, had the National League, I noticed. I couldn't believe it. I thought it would only be on cable, like, HBO Max or whatever it's called. And, the TNT, TBS, True TV, whatever they have it on cable. But, yeah, Unimas had it. They don't really advertise it, so it is available for free, just not in English. But I have it muted anyways. But all right, they hand it off. It's to the receiver out to the 20, and there's a flag at 2:12. So let's see what this call is. All right, it was a hold. So it is on Kincaid, number 86. So back him up. This might be half the distance to the goal. Yeah, it might not be 10. I'll have to check the... Yep, he tackled the dude. He didn't mean to, but the guy kind of fell, and he had his arms wrapped around him. That's a good call. Oh, and Davis the third, number 7, is injured for the New England Patriots. Carlton Davis the third. 1st and 17 coming up. He's sitting up, but not on his feet yet. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's the thing. I'll probably be behind on ESPN Unlimited and Select/Plus there, though. Yeah, I was surprised. Again, it's a Spanish language station, but I was shocked because I hadn't seen this advertised anywhere, and I checked the guide because I was thinking, man, maybe because the numbers were decent, at least on the last Cubs game. The second game was not great. All right, Davis is walking under his own power, but obviously he's got to miss at least one play due to the injury. First and 17. Yeah, Unimas. Okay, back at their own 7 yard line. First and 17 after the holding. Throws near side. Oh, caught and fumbled. And I think well, there's a scramble. No clue who got this. Patriots think they have it. If they get it, it'll be at the 11-yard line. Was it a catch, though? That seems to be what they're marking at 144. So another turnover, and this one in good field position. Yeah, he seemed to have it in 2 feet, maybe steps, and there was a mad scramble for the ball. And Hawkins, I think, number 21, recovered it. 14 stripped it for the Pats. And a Bill had a shot at it. Allen can't believe it. But yeah, first and 10 for the Patriots. 2 turnovers on the Bills, 1 on the Patriots. They were back-to-back earlier. Spillane with the forced fumble. All right, first and 10, 11-yard line for the Patriots. Bills 11, I mean. Under center, I formation behind him. Handoff to the deep back, goes nowhere. Maybe lost one. And that was number 4, Antonio Gibson again. So we'll call it second and 11. 131 first quarter. Yeah, no, it was close. I just wasn't sure if they called it a catch. I knew it was a fumble. I just wasn't sure he had the ball long enough. But yeah, good play by the Pats defense to both strip it and recover it. Fakes the handoff. May, under pressure, has to just throw it away to a receiver in the area. He got knocked down, too. Third and 11, 104 to go first quarter. Wait, you're a Pats fan, but you bet. See, that's what I can't do. That's why I don't even do fantasy football. I could never bet against or root against the Packers. Or, for teams, there'd be so many teams I wouldn't want to draft anybody from. I wouldn't be competitive. 3 receivers to the far side. Shotgun, May, back to pass. There's a flag on the play. To the end zone, incomplete. 59 seconds to go. I'm wondering if this is an illegal formation based on where it was thrown, unless they get lucky and it was offsides, like somebody lined up offsides for the Bills. They're discussing it. Yep. Left tackle uncovered, declined, 4th and 11 now. That's what I figured. Yikes. Well, more power to you. I couldn't. Sure, a lot of people bet on the Eagles today, too. Wow, I really thought the Bills might have been lined up offsides, too, though. All right, Andy Borregales. I hope that's how you say it, out there. A 30-yard field goal attempt from the near hash mark. Snap, hold, kick is through the uprights, right down the middle, and good. And the Pats take a 3-0 lead. 56 seconds to go. 3 points off the turnover, and they will kick it away back to the Bills. Oh, yeah, what was I looking at? I was trying to see. Yeah, I'm not there. I'd have to do a search. Oh, well. I used to, well, okay, well, let's see if I can get to the live link. Nope, it's not at the top. Why is that? Why are my top videos cut off at the top too? What is wrong with Google and YouTube? Didn't need it. Oh, I just updated that. All right, let's just close it out. All right. Again, 3 points off of a fumble. I think the Patriots maybe wanted pass interference in the end zone on that play. I didn't get a good look. Ugh. Got to get rid of these gnats. So, Allen and Coleman had the last fumble. Who was that recovered by? Hawkins, number 21. That's right. Here's the kick. It's in the air. Taken near the goal line. We got a weird camera angle. Up the near numbers. Past the 30. Near the 34. 1st and 10 Bills with 50 seconds to go. First quarter. Josh Allen and company back on the field. Let's see. 2024, they had 8 turnovers, tied for the fewest in the NFL. First 4 weeks, 1. They have 2 turnovers, and we haven't even gotten to the end of the first quarter. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 33-yard line, under center. Looks like Cook is the deep back. Receiver in motion. Fakes the handoff to Cook, rolls to the far sideline. He's going to keep it, take it past the 35 and be tackled, well, I guess the 35.5-yard line. They're only going to give him like a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8. Oh, shoot. Just hit a button I didn't want to hit. There we go. 2nd and 8. There we go. 24 seconds to go, first quarter. They did give him a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Come on. All right, from the 35.5-yard line, it looks like we got a false start on the Bills with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. False start. Dawkins, number 73. False start. So make it 2nd and 12. 5 penalties, 29 yards for the Bills. No penalties for the Patriots. And they got 3 points off the second Buffalo turnover. And I guess that's the end of the first quarter. They didn't need to snap it. They marked the ball and play. All right, 2nd and 12 coming up. We'll reset the clock because if I don't, I will forget. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Appreciate it. We have a lot of bugs indoors and outdoors in New York these days. It's that time of... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the gnats have been really bad here for us. But, okay, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. I'll put the box score up. we are back. Second and 12, actually, from the 30.5-yard line. Back to pass. Allen looking, throws, caught. Is that Kincaid? For the first down on 2nd and 12. Check the play-by-play real quick. It was Kincaid for the first down. Near at the 44-yard line. Handoff. Cook up the middle. Gets about 4 or 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5. We'll see what NBC puts. 14-10 to go, second quarter. Cook has 417 yards and 5 touchdowns. 5 TDs. There's tied for second in the NFL. All right. Yep. Oh, 2nd and 6. Give them a gain of 4. They got to get to the 44 of the Patriots. 46 of the Patriots. Long pass by Allen, caught inside the 30 for a first down. 5. That is, man, why am I blanking? I should know who that is. Palmer? Okay, that's not who. Joshua Palmer, number 5. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Yeah. Long pass down the far sideline, or far numbers. Yep, caught at the far numbers. Great route over the middle. It's almost like a 3/4 release. It was almost sidearm. They give him the Pats 29. 1st and 10. Toss. That's not Cook. Taken down to the 26. It's Johnson, number 26. Give him about 4. 2nd and 6, probably around the 25-yard line. 12:44 to go. Second quarter. All right, they gave him a gain of 3. Never mind. 2nd and 7. Just making my best guess, not always right. Joe Brady, their offensive coordinator, they got to get to the Pats 19 for a first down. From the 26.5. Shotgun. Allen back to pass. Dumps it to the far sideline. Johnson takes it. No, Shakir, I apologize. Couldn't see the number. He's at about the 20, and it'll be about a 3rd and 1 coming up. So Shakir on the short pass to the side. I got to change it to second quarter. Handoff to Cook. 2nd and 3rd effort gives them the first down. They mark it at about the 17. 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10 in the red zone. 11.5 to go, second quarter. Again, Patriots in their dark blue pants and jerseys, and the Bills in all white. Handoff. Cook left numbers down to about the 11. That should bring up a 2nd and 4, I think. It's about a 6-yard carry from the 17. They were on the far hash mark. They handed it off. He bounced it but almost out to the numbers for the run. Oh, that looked like a block in the back that the Bills got away with. Holy cow. Right in front of where the ball went. I am shocked that wasn't called. Handoff to Cook. He goes for maybe a yard to the 10. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 10:24 to go. Out. 10-10. Second quarter, trailing by 3. 3rd and 3 from the Patriots 10-yard line, though, near hash mark. Allen in shotgun. 2 receivers. Nope, now a back in motion. 2 receivers to the far side. They fake the handoff. Allen flips it to Shakir, but this play is blown up back near the 15. Oh, we got a late flag. Are they going to bail him out with a penalty for like piling on or something? Let's see what this call is. Would have been 4th down, but now what? Oh, no, I guess it was both on Buffalo. Ineligible downfield, declined. Pass OPI declined. 4th and I don't know. They had a loss on the play, though. Depends on the spot. It was supposed to be they faked like an end around with a back, and then he just flipped it like, like an option quarterback. All right, Prater will be on for the field goal. I'm going to guess about a 4th and, 7. They never put it up. 31-yard field goal attempt for the Bills, a chance at a tie. They never even put the 4th and the yardage. Snap, hold, kick is up and just inside the left upright and good. So we are all tied at 3 apiece. 9:34 to go in the second quarter. Kickoff coming up after another break. Oh, forgot to stop the clock. 9:34, not 24. There we go. Mariners just drew first blood in the MLB game tonight. Oh, yeah. Mariners, Tigers. The Tigers got an upset win, didn't they? And they're like the 6th seed. That's right. Yeah, I think most of the games for the AL are on FS1. I think yesterday's game was on Fox, and Game 5, if necessary, is on Fox of one of the series. So mostly cable. But yeah, if you're looking for the National League and you have the Spanish station Unimas available, maybe over the air for free or wherever. If you don't have access to TBS or whatever, HBO Max, that's a free way to get it. Just won't be in English. Not like very well like marketed either. So yeah, they're up 1-0 in that series, but now I hear you. Oh, I need to scroll down and then move this there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, is that going to work? There we go. Yeah, if you're interested in baseball and don't have, like I said, in Chicago area, it's like 60.1. So I don't know, maybe look online to see what your local Unimas, UNIMAS is. I was shocked. It made me think too. I think they had the times in the guide wrong though, because I tried to compare them to MLB and they were like off an hour for some weird reason. But again, that's just the guide. The guide can be wrong. I mean, I did flip by at least one of the games, not the Cubs, the Dodgers, Phillies. All right, Prater has got it teed up. He's about set to kick it off. 3-3, 9:34 in the second. Kick is in the air. Taken on the numbers, returned. Up past the 20, 25, upended. Oh, ball was on the ground. Did the Patriots fall on it? Oh boy, that was a loose ball at 9:27. Still no signal by the refs. And we might have an injury too. Unless that guy was just waving to his offense to come out. No call yet. No, we do have an injury near the pile too. Oh boy. Not good. So what's the call? They still haven't pointed. Yeah, it's ridiculous how much streaming is, you know. Thought it'd be better than cable. Now it's more expensive than cable. Wait, did they give this to the Patriots? I mean, the Bills? Can't tell who got it. Patriots had it. Patriots fell on this. Okay, it is Patriots ball. I thought one of the refs pointed the wrong direction, but we got an injury timeout. Oh, I'm so sick of seeing the trailer for this movie too. Like, this would be torture to watch this movie for me. Good Lord on the fumbles, by the way. We've got 2 each team and only 1 recovered. So, wait, who recovered it? So who fumbled this one? Oh, Gibson on the return. I think Henderson recovered this one. Farmer had the Bills fumble and Hawkins had the other one. I think Henderson recovered this on the kick return, if I'm not mistaken. So 1st and 10 after the injury timeout coming up for the New England Patriots. Tied at 3. No, not that one. The Bruce Springsteen one. I can't stand Bruce Springsteen. I used to have Born in the USA on cassette, but that thing got killed to death on classic rock stations. My brother was a big Bruce fan, but I couldn't. No, it was Bruce. Bruce's biopic, I assume. The boss. Yeah, sorry. I can't. I'm. Classic rock has been killed to death for me. I only listen to it if my wife or my kids want to hear something, and I'm just so over certain bands from that era. Like I said, I had the cassette. I think I actually had the live thing too. I bought it off a friend, so I didn't pay full price for it, but I hardly ever listened to that. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, no, not Tron. You're right. That is the next biggest trailer. Wow, what a hit to knock that ball loose. I think by Lewis. Oh, and the return man's the guy that's injured. Antonio Gibson, and he's doing their work on the ground. Caught to the far side by Diggs for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Sorry, I was trying to get the name of the injured player, Gibson. So hopefully he can come back. All right. 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard pass to Diggs. 8:57 to go. Under the center, back to pass, throws left sideline. Diggs again for the first down, past the 45. 1st and 10, New England. All right, can we stop cutting to the booth between plays? I know what Tirico and Collinsworth look like. Show the huddle, show the sideline, something. Oh, boy. All right, 1st and 10, 46-yard line, their own. May under center. Deep back. Fake the handoff, looking, hits the back out of the backfield, upended at the 50. That's 32. What is that? So that would be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Hey, Andrew Dawson, Patriots fan. Bills are playing dirty. Yeah, a lot of that going around. That was Henderson on the catch. Again, hopefully Gibson's going to be all right. May under center. 81 in motion. Shotgun back to pass. May steps forward, and he's going to be taken down for a loss at his own 48. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8. And who tackled him? Was that Nick Bosa? Yeah, he had Henderson in shotgun with him, but I think somebody, couldn't maintain the blocking. He broke the pocket, and then they closed on him. All right, 3rd and 8, 2 sacks for the Bills. From their own 48, they got to get to the Bills' 44. Back to pass, rolls to the left side. There's a flag down, and he's taken down back at the original line of scrimmage with 6:50 to go, and I'm assuming this is going to be a holding on New England, but hold on, maybe not. Maybe not. Holding on each team, so we'll redo 3rd and 8 at 6:50. No play. Oh, thanks for being here, Andrew. Appreciate it. And thanks for the... Oh, sorry. Cracked my knee. Baseball update. All right, 3rd and 8. 6:50 to go. 6:45 now. Clock rolling. 3rd and 8. Got to get to the Bills' 44. Back to pass in shotgun. Good protection. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Overshot. 85 intended targets. 6:34's 4th down. Who was that target? Would I say 88? Was it 85? Sorry, I guess it was 85. Hunter Henry. My bad. Must have not seen the correct digits there. Beringer back to receive the snap, and we'll punt it away. Here's the snap. Kick is on the way. Bounces at about the 7. Takes a Bills bounce to the 10, where it is downed with 6:24 to go. 1st and 10 for the Bills in a 3-3 game. What did I say on the time? 6:24. All right, one more second. There we go. Well, they're playing the Bills, but yeah, couple Bills turnovers. They got a field goal off of 1. Yeah, not moving the ball too effectively against the Bills defense, but their own defense is holding strong, getting turnovers. Last undefeated team are the Bills, by the way, with the Eagles losing today to the Denver Broncos. All right. May is now 7-12, 57 yards. He's taken 2 sacks, only for 4 yards, though. Gibson, 6 carries, 21 yards. He did just leave after an injury on a kick return. Diggs, 3 catches for 33. Not much else. Nobody else has more than 1 catch. Allen, 9 for 11, 100 yards. No touchdowns, picks, or sacks. Cook, 7 for 26. Kincaid, 3 for 48. And nobody else more than 1. Shakir has 3, but only 7 yards. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know. 3-3 is pretty low for both of these offenses. I'll give you that. You're right. Good weather too, in Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. So no, can't use like weather as an excuse. It's early in the season and no rain, so. Guess Allen, well, no, they're talking about 2019. He had 3 picks against the Patriots, and he had only 3 the rest of the season after that game, I guess. All right, 1st and 10. Yeah. Well, yeah, he did overshoot the last one. I'll give you that. It was a bad overthrow. All right, back at their own 10. Bills in white going left or right to left this quarter. I can't even talk. Carry by Cook for 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 6:09 first quarter. Second quarter. My gosh, I apologize. Get all goofy after doing London game that early. Under 6, second quarter. They break the huddle. Still 15 on the play clock. And we're just seeing Josh Allen's head. All right, in shotgun. Couldn't tell the formation. Receiver in motion to the far side. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Takes it up the middle. 20, 25, 30, and out of bounds. 32 or 33. And, okay. Take it easy, everybody. No pushing and shoving. They remained calm. 1st and 10 on the scramble by Allen. They had a 4-man rush, and nobody picked him up over the middle, or it was too late. Nice diving attempt. Oh, he got a... Well, he started to put a hands to the face, and it got swatted away by the Pats defender. And a timeout by the Pats defense. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. They have 2 timeouts remaining. I don't believe... Yeah, no timeouts taken yet, so all 3 remaining for Buffalo. A non-drive. Yeah, exactly. Well, a long way to go. Allen just picked up a first down, so... Oh, just trying to crack my back. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. Game 1 of that Padres Cubs went 2.5, and the next 2 games just dragged. They only went around 3, give or take a few minutes. But under center, takes the hand or gives the handoff to Cook, bounces it outside to the near sideline, out of bounds. But we have a flag. A lot of Bills penalties so far. 4:55 to go. And holding, so bring that one back. 1st and 20 coming up. Back at their, it was McGovern, 66 on the hold. So that'll back them up to their own 22. 1st and 20. Ow. 6 penalties, 39 yards. So not a ton of yardage, but a lot of mistakes. Clock rolling, 4:50. .440 to go. 1st and 20 from the 22. Coleman comes a little closer to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. He breaks the pocket. Fake to pass. Runs past the 30. Back near the original line of scrimmage at 4:27. 2nd and 10 coming up. Oh. Couldn't tell who they were talking about. Somebody had like a finger injury. I'm wondering if it's broken. 3:57 because they were getting ready to wrap it. He had to get an x-ray. 2nd and 10. Toss to Cook. Far numbers, far hash between them. Out to the 35. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for Buffalo. 3:39 to go, second quarter. 3rd and 7. They are 2 for 4 on 3rd down so far in the game. The Bills. Far hash mark. Allen in shotgun has a back. 3 receivers bunched to the near side. Back to pass. 5-man rush. They got him and they take him down inside the 30, back at the 27. That'll bring up 4th down. So that's a big loss. Probably about 7. I think it's about 4th and 14. I think they rushed. Yeah, they rushed 5. 97 got him. 21 helped wrap him up. Hawkins. Williams and Hawkins on the sack, I think. They say 4th and 15. Well, they didn't even put one up for the last field goal. Here's the snap. The kick is in the air by the punter. Taken inside the 30, near sideline, and gets obliterated at about the 31. Hopefully he's all right. He seems to be okay. 2:22 in the second. Deuces wild. 3-3 score. Yeah, took it at about the 29. Made one guy miss and then just got... Whoa, that looked like it could have been... I don't know. Was it a blow? Boy, that looked like a high hit. Maybe his hand brushed off his shoulder and got him, but all right, whatever. 1st and 10 for the Pats at their own 30. It's a toss. Number 32 on the run to the outside, far sideline, 1st down and a little bit more at 2:16. Another 1st down. 2:11 to go, second quarter. They don't have to snap it before the 2-minute warning if they don't want to. Ooh, Josh McDaniel is there, or is that McDaniels? Is that their O coordinator? Yeah. Former Raider and Bronco coach. 1st and 10. Brief offer from the Colts that he later turned down. 1st and 10 at the 2-minute warning. Let's check the Henderson for 13, pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Patriots 43. So 1st and 10 coming up. They still have 2 timeouts after this 2-minute warning. Bills have all 3. Yeah, I had to figure there might be more offense in this game. But that's all right. It's close, 3-3. Never know what the second half will bring. I hope you'll be here tomorrow. Oh, under 23 hours away till Chiefs at Jacksonville. Second half or 4th quarter. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. With the Bills, it's turnovers and penalties. Patriots, they had 1 turnover. They got the field goal off the other. I mean, nothing happened, I think, I don't even remember what happened after their turnover. With the first Bills turned over, the Pats turned it over. That's what I was trying to say. And then with the second one, they got the field goal. Still at commercial. Some commercial involving Peyton Manning. Oh, Bud Light. Ugh. Good Lord. Terrible product. And another movie trailer, it looks like. Ethan Hawke in a cold-blooded masterpiece. Black Phone 2. I don't even know what... Didn't know there was a black phone. All right, pardon me. 2 minutes to go. Yeah, that should be a good night for the opening night of hockey. All right, back to handoff up the far hash mark. Give him a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Clock rolling. Uh-oh. All right, knee injury for Antonio Gibson. He is out for the rest of the night. That's unfortunate news, especially for the Patriots. Second and 6. Back to pass. Looking. Steps up. Keeps it. Slides near the 50 and got popped. Where's the flag? There is a flag. Yeah, he was already sliding and took a late pop. 1:18 to go. Bernard doesn't like the call, but that's the NFL world we live in. Wow, he was already going for the hit. He kind of hit shoulder to shoulder, but then eventually... Oh, man. Yeah, he did make helmet-to-helmet contact. But, man, how are you supposed to tackle that? And how are you supposed to slam on the brakes immediately? I don't know what defenders are supposed to do anymore. So that's a 1st and 10. Stops the clock with 1:18. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Dumps it. Oh, and they get maybe a yard out of it. And another late flag at 1:11. Let's see what this is about. About cell phones. Nice. I do like Ethan Hawke, though. This might be on the Pats. Number 9 with a face mask. Booty? Oh, that's how you say it. It's not bout, it's booty. I forgot. Booty. Okay, that's going to back him up big time. Is that 1st and 25? I was saying bout. Booty. Is that after the play is over, though? No, it was before the pass, even. So I think they'll take it from the original line of scrimmage. Yep, 1st and 29 or 25. That was their first penalty on the Pats. Yeah, just a face mask by Booty. Shotgun, fakes the handoff, rolls to the near sideline, near numbers, throws near the sideline. Was it a catch or was it out? They call it a catch. Bill's sideline, of course, thought it was incomplete. All right, so we still got 2nd and long coming up. So how long was this catch? Catch and a knee down. I mean, that's a catch. Come on, what's the distance? Douglas on the catch, number 3. Heck of a catch. All right, gain at 10, so 2nd and 15. Under center. Fakes the handoff. Straight back to pass. Looking. Throws. Down the middle. Caught. Inside the 20. And that's a 1st and 10. For New England. Clock is stopped at 53. So who called the timeout? Okay. Who called the timeout? No indication by NBC. Thanks, guys. We'll check the play-by-play. Number 85 on the catch. That, of course, is Hunter Henry. 22-yard catch. Are they just review? Who took it? Okay, the Bills took a timeout. They didn't even have it on NFL.com. Stupid NBC never said. Till they took one of the timeouts away. That's it. Booty or Bouty? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Everybody makes the booty jokes. I totally forgot. All right, they're at the 19-yard line after the Bill timeout. 53 seconds to go. Toss play. 32 on the run to the near side. Taken down maybe at the 15, depending. Nope, they're going to say the 16. So that's a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Now what? Another Bill timeout with 46 seconds. Not sure what the Bills are doing, considering the Patriots had 2 timeouts. They could have let them sweat it out. Interesting call here. They only have 1 left. 2nd and 7, gain of 3. Again, Travion Henderson on the reception. Or they may have even called that a run. I wonder if it went behind. Yeah, I think they did. I think that was a run. I think it was behind the line of scrimmage. All right. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, breaks the pocket, runs forward, falls and dives for the first down, gets hit down hard. But the Pats have a 1st and goal outside the 5, but about the 7. And the Bills take their last time out with 37 seconds to go. Okay. Don't think you guys are going to have much clock to work with. Even if you get a stop here, just letting the New England have extra. Wow, he got pinballed. He got hit twice, once in each direction on that dive. May, a tough customer, I guess. All right, they mark it at the 7, near hash mark. In shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Handoff faked. May gets no gain. 2nd and goal at the 7. Clock rolling. 28 seconds to go. And I think Vrabel will use the timeout here at 18 seconds in the 2nd quarter. So Buffalo out of timeouts. New England has 1 left. 18 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Second and goal, I should say, from the 7. Yeah, I still can't believe that Cardinals choke job. They picked off a pass like just outside the goal line, like the 5 maybe, and then fumbled the return, and it got somehow pushed into the end zone and recovered by the Titans. They had been down 9 at that point, so that brought it to a 2-point game, and they somehow blew it. May is 9 of 14, 89 yards. 2nd and goal from the 7 in shotgun. 2 receivers each side. He has a back. 4-man rush. Breaks the pocket to the far sideline. Throws it incomplete, short of the intended target. 10 seconds to go. 3rd and goal from the 7. So 1 more shot at the end zone, and then they can, and even if they're in bounds, they can use their last time out. I got this. Okay, bot be gone. Oh, that pass got deflected by the lineman. 57. Just out of, when it was just thrown out of May's hand. All right, from the 7. Got to go quick, though. Oh, doesn't matter. We got a false start or encroachment. Let's see what they call. False start. So 3rd and goal. Or still 3rd and goal, but back them up 5. to the old 12. Some can't even use 8 or 12 downs to get into a T. Yeah. Yeah, and red zone play calling, super important. All right, 3rd and goal from about the 12.5-yard line. Shotgun, back to pass, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, towards the end zone. Oh, that looked like DPI. Diggs got like face guarded. Couldn't reach to make the catch. And I think we'll have 1st and goal from the 1 after this DPI penalty. White, number 27. So now what? You've got 4 seconds, time for one play. You could even run it and call your timeout. Yeah, White never looked for the ball. He saw Diggs in the back of the end zone and then just went like this and jumped into him. Pretty easy call. 1st and goal, yeah, they're going to try and go for it. They have a timeout, but they've only got 4 seconds. This could be boom or bust here. All right, he has one back. They throw it and dropped one hand, and they got lucky. There's 1 second left on the clock on 2nd and goal. Now what? Do you take the field goal or do you go for it? Looks like Milano was on the coverage. 85. Oh, Milano interfered. That should have been a legal contact. But I guess it was only a yard. It was Henry, the intended target. He only got one hand. Kind of a bad throw by May. And they will send the kicking unit on. Borregales out there. Borregales, maybe. Double R, a trill. All right, snap, hold, kick through the uprights, and good. 6-3 Patriots at halftime. All right, we got the second half clock rolling. I'll take a quick break. Get some water. Already forgot who had the ball. Let's see, first quarter. Oh, okay, Pats had it first, so the Bills will get it to start the second half. They will receive. Oh, what is with my caps lock? I put an extra letter in kickoff. Oh, well. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody who has chatted. Thanks, everybody who's liked and subscribed. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please considering hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. All right, let's get the third quarter timer going. We'll take a look at the numbers. I'm going to take a quick break and be back. All right. Need to scroll that down. Let's check on this. Still muted. All right, there we go. Let's just double check real quick. Yeah, we got 10 likes. Thank you. I do appreciate your support. We got subscribers earlier in the day, so that's good too. All right, going to take a quick break. I will be back. Thank you all. we are back. Oh, shoot. I'm having drop frame issues. Shoot. I bet you the video's been freezing and I haven't been paying attention. Gosh darn it. I have, like, nothing open. Hardly. Alright, well, apologies if there's any video freeze-ups. Again, my internet is slow. I'm not even, like, streaming this game. I'm watching over the air, and I'm still having issues. Yeah, luckily I saw Star Strider, your bust lol had been hidden by, or held for review by YouTube. I was able to activate it from my phone. For some reason, I can never do it off my tablet. I guess I might as well just use my phone and just close my tablet. Because, yeah, I can't... for some reason, I can't. I just realized I could unhide with my phone, but not the tablet. I'll have to keep an eye on the drop frames, too. All right, audio's good again. All right, hey, if you'd rather get more hockey, say Thursday night, I realize the Giants are playing, so maybe people don't want me to live stream that. Maybe they'd rather have more hockey. Plenty of choices. Would be a case to be made for a 6 p.m. Central and 9 p.m. Central doubleheader that night. You don't want to see the G-men. But if you're already an Eagles fan, I get it. Or a G-man fan. Again, you can become a member of the channel. Just have to hit the join button. And for $1.99 a month, you can vote on what games I live stream. So, yeah, Thursday night, there's a question involving, NFL or NHL. And if NHL, then I would propose the games to pick from, should we decide to do that. So opportunities to dictate, what games I live stream if you so desire that. Cancel any time. Again, just $1.99 a month. Gets you early access to the Tecmo Super Bowl videos as well. Oh, brother. Yeah. Lions are hot since the Packers beat them in the week 1. I know. The Packers cooled off. We're well aware. And the stupid Vikings beat the stupid Browns in London. And the Packers don't have a division game for a long time. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the Packers schedule. We got time. All right. Gotta remember which one I thought I might not get, too, because I think the Bears are on the same network at the same time. Boy, this looks weird. I don't remember the schedule looking like this. So the Bengals next Sunday. So, yeah, no, if necessary, we'll not be doing Game 5 of the WNBA Finals, unfortunately. No, I do need... I think it's because it's scrunched up. This looks so bad, though. So, in Lambeau to take on the Bengals. Then they travel to, the Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Another 3:25, so that should be on Sunday night in Pittsburgh. So that'll be on TV. Carolina at noon. Maybe that's the game. I got to look. Bears might be playing at noon. I may just have to listen to that. and watch a different game or watch Red Zone. Then they got Philly. Okay, good. In Lambeau on a Monday night. At the Giants. It's got to be maybe one of these games too. Maybe it is November. Got to look at the Bears schedule. So let's see. Yeah, they don't have another division game until they play the Vikings on November 23rd. And then they have to play in Detroit on Thanksgiving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of their last 7 games are division games. And 3 out of their last 4, including 2 division games, are on the road. They get the Ravens at home. And they have to go to Denver. Ugh. So they must, outside the division, they kind of wrap up play against the NFC pretty early. Or they're at the Giants the 16th. And they host of November. They have the Eagles on the 10th, Panthers on the 2nd, and that's it and at the Cardinals. And let's see, they're almost done with the AFC, but then they have, 2 out of their last 4 games are against AFC opponents. Schedule's weird every year, I guess. Gosh darn, I think I'm still having internet issues. I forgot who your team is again. Wait, are you Giants? Yeah, they play the Giants. I forgot. Oh wait, your team's the Chargers? No. We're playing the we're playing the AFC North. Sorry, I didn't know you were Chargers. And the NFC East. See, we got the Commanders, Browns, Cowboys, Bengals, Cardinals, Steelers. Man, why are we playing the Panthers and the Cardinals? That's a good... Wait, why are we playing the... One of them's an extra game. Oh, no, those are both based on standings? I guess we were 3rd in the division. Why are the Panthers? At any rate, we're about set. Yeah, I forgot when they played the Chargers last. All right, we're about set, though. Let's fix I totally forgot to fix the clock. Awesome. Kick is in the air. Or no. No, it's not. Sorry. Flag football highlights. I jumped the gun. All right. Come on. Can we get this game going? What are we waiting on? All right. Now we're set. Nope. Now we're set. There we go. All right. Prater kicks it off. Bounces at the 15, taken at the 10, returned up the numbers. And down short of the 30 at 14:53. 1st and 10 for the Bills in white going right to left. Oh, you're a Chargers fan in New York. I forgot that. Gotcha. I thought there was something about New York, but that wasn't your football team. Got it. All right, 1st and 10, their own 29. Shotgun. Boy, there looked like there was movement on the offensive line on that play. Handoff, I assumed, to Cook out to the 35 as we get to see the interview with Vrabel. Like, we need to say his face. I don't understand this. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 4, 14:33 in the 3rd. Hey, hello, number one Packers fan. I know it's showing after. Yeah, this is not a good game. Yeah, Allen's playing. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Kincaid inside the 50 down to about the 45. First down, Bills. Yeah, pretty uneventful. A lot of penalties and turnovers, at least on the Bills. One of the Patriots' field goals was due to a Bill turnover. So Kincaid on the big catch. He has 4 catches, 68 yards. 13:40 to go. Handoff to Cook inside the 40, near the first down. They might mark him a half a yard short. Couldn't get the words out. Depending on the spot. All right, come on, NBC. All right, what do I have to do? And now I got to move I don't ever remember having to change this to. Okay, it is to the 36 for 9, 2nd and 1. No thanks to NBC. They're showing the replay multiple times. Bills fan, yeah. Long way to go, though. 12:53 in the third. Rolls to the right. Fakes the throw and runs for 3 yards and the first down. 1st and 10 for the Bills. $12:35 in the third. Yes, he's playing. Yeah, no, I want a good game. Unfortunately, it's low scoring. It's close, but low scoring. Yeah, I know. Last Sunday was brutal. All right, handoff to Cook. Goes nowhere. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 12:05, third quarter. Wasn't too long of a half, but I think it might have been. Oh no, maybe it was at the hour and a half mark. I keep forgetting they started like really late today. It was like 7:23 instead of like 7:22. Maybe encroachment on New England, but this might be where the defender jumps and then the offensive lineman false starts. So what's the call? No, they did call encroachment. So 2nd and 5. Or neutral zone infraction. Landry the third, the guilty party. Harold Landry the third, number 2 linebacker. I hear you. Yeah. Somebody's got to have a touchdown, right? Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Coleman for the first down. Down to about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Bills. Oops, I think I paused the clock on accident. My bad. 11-11 in the third. 3:52 on the drive. 6 plays, 50 yards. 1st and 10. Yeah, everything's slow and deliberate. We've had a few big plays, but nothing like near the end zone. All right, 21.5-yard line. They got to get almost to the 11 for a first down. Shotgun, back to pass, 4-man rush, not doing anything. Caught and taken down at about the 14. Knox, and that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Gain of 7 on the pass to the far sideline. Yeah, good pass protection by the O-line, and just Knox caught it near the far sideline and fell forward for a few yards. 2nd and 3, 10:17 to go in the third. 2 receivers bunched to the near side. Shotgun fakes the handoff. Catch by Shakir. First down near the 5, maybe the 6. 1st and goal for the Bills. Good catch and yards after catch by Coleman. 5-minute drive to open the second half for the Bills. 8 plays, 65 yards. All right, 1st and goal. We get to see Diggs sitting on the bench. 4 for 4, 41 yards for Allen on this drive. He's got Cook with him, and Cook's in the backfield. Or, no, Cook. Shakir in motion to the far side. 4-man rush, breaks the pocket, goes to the right sideline, throws it into the first row of the stands over the wall in the back corner of the end zone. A guy in a Milano shirt caught it and then immediately runs up the steps. 9:24 to go. And why NBC is still showing this, I have no idea. 2nd and goal. Okay, the guy's gone. Can we get back? They already broke the huddle. All right. 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion to the near side. Now in the backfield. Shotgun, back to pass. Hits number 1. Walk-in touchdown. That was the guy in motion at 9:21. And the Bills get on the board with a 6-yard touchdown pass by Allen. And it is 9-6. 10 plays, 71 yards, 5:39 taken off the clock. That is Curtis Samuel on the catch, 2 for 26. Yeah, he motioned. Nobody had him. There was nobody within 5 yards of him or more. Ugh, terrible defense. Extra point try coming up. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is through the uprights by Prater and good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead, 10-6 with 9:21 to go in the third quarter. Kickoff after a break. Again, Curtis Samuel on the touchdown catch. Motioned out of the backfield. Or at the snap, I should say. Nobody picked him up. And an easy walk-in touchdown to the near pylon. Near corner pylon. Yeah, 6-yard touchdown pass for Allen. All right, there we go. I may need a free shot of whiskey to get through this game. Holy cow. Hello, waving hello to Sinbin Admin. Love you too. Oh, boy. All right, but regular season hockey starts up Tuesday night. Thinking we may do a game on Saturday. There's plenty of games on Saturday. Day, afternoon, and night. All right, let's take a look at the numbers while we got a break here. Allen, 14 out of 17, 147 yards and a touchdown, 1 sack taken. James Cook, 12 for 48. Allen's 5 for 35. They have 86 on the ground. Kincaid, 4 catches for 68. Samuel, 2 for 26 and a touchdown. Shakir, 4, but only 15 yards. Drake May, 9 of 16, 89 yards, taking 2 sacks, 2 short ones. Gibson, 6 carries for 21 yards, but left the game in the first half with a knee injury on a kick return. Trevion Henderson, 3 carries for 19. May, 3 for 12. They have 50 on the ground. Diggs, 3 for 33. Henry, 1 for 22. Not much else. 9 for 89 as a receiving core. Again, 2 fumbles lost by the Bills, 1 fumble lost by the Patriots. First touchdown of the game, finally, in the third quarter. All right, here's the kick. Taken at the 4. Returned near hash mark and gets popped at about the 25 or 26. 1st and 10 for the Pats. Drake May and company. First and 10, back at their own 26. Well, it's not the tackle's fault, Will Campbell. He's not allowing pressure. All right, from the 26, 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots. Shotgun, fakes the handoff. Throws, looks like a catch by Diggs out at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Buffalo, 9 minutes to go now. Gain of 16. He did a slide and just caught it on his chest. Defender Bernard got there, but he held on to it. Good catch by Diggs. Good protection, especially the left side by Campbell, the left tackle. All right, from the 42, 2 receivers near side, 2 backs with him in shotgun. Back to pass, good protection. Throws, far sideline, caught by Booty, number 9, for another first down. 8:23 to go. May 11-18. It looks like 121 yards. As they show Doug Maroney, former head coach and now offensive line coach for the Bills. 8:03 to go. From the Bills, 42, 8 minutes to go. Shotgun, handoff. It's a flea flicker. Look out. May's in trouble. Has to run. Throws down the right sideline. Incomplete. Good job of getting rid of it. Play blew up. You know, pressure got there. Lived to see another day on 2nd and 10. Or lived to fight another day. Whoa, wait a minute. We got a flag. Illegal contact on number 47 on the Bills. Benford. And that's first down. 1st and 10 for the Pats. Yeah, he had Booty by the left arm for quite a ways down the field. Yeah, they tried the flea flicker, but 2 or 3 pass rushers busted through. Or 2, then 3. 5 seconds on the play clock. Receiver in motion to the far side. Shotgun handoff up the middle. Falls forward maybe 2. Bringing up 2nd and 8. All right. That was, of course, Henderson on the carry. Gain of 1, according to NBC. 2nd and 9. From about the... It is. They gave him the Bills 41-yard line. Under center. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Near sideline. Throws downfield. And I think it was caught by Diggs at about the 3 or 4. 1st and goal coming up for the Patriots. Wow. And this game has come alive in the second half. Diggs, number 8, on the catch. Between the hashes and the near side number, stopped his route, headed a little further, and then caught it near the sideline. Tremendous concentration to get both feet in and hang on to the ball, and he never moved it. So good catch with both hands. Handoff up the middle, 38 in for the touchdown. And the Patriots storm right back and take the lead right back from the Bills. 12-10 And there was a penalty on the Pats. That is declined. 6:34 to go. That was Stevenson on the carry for the touchdown. Set up by Diggs. Tremendous catch. Yeah, he just blew the doors off of 2 defenders and snuck in there. Was that a 32-yard catch by Diggs? Yeah. All right. Snap. Hold. It was a little high. The extra point is good, though. And it's, again, a 3-point lead for the Patriots, 13-10. Drake May sets the tone. He gets a nice pass, 32 yards to Diggs to set up the 1st and goal from the 4. And 4-yard rush for the touchdown by Stevenson. I got to keep an eye on drop frames. Hopefully it's all right. Jeepers. Got to fix my PayPal account, I think. Keep getting ads. I got to take all these notices away, I guess. Excuse me. All right, well, a little more excitement in the second half. 6-3 at halftime. We've already gotten 2 touchdowns, 1 by each team. We still got 6:34 to go in the third, so pace of play picked up a little bit too. Sorry, been a long day. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have a great Monday. Hope to see you tomorrow for Kansas City at Jacksonville, 7:15 Central, 5:15 Pacific. We'll start the stream about 7:10. Kickoff will be about 7:15. All right. Should be. Whoops, forgot to put kickoff coming up. There we go. Kickoff coming up. Patriots kicking it back to the Bills. Oh, yeah. Former Bill, Stephon Diggs. Former Texan as well. And way back when, former Viking. All right. All right. Settle down, Diggs. You're up 3, and there's still 6.5 to go in the third. Return up the near numbers past the 20, 25, near the 30. Might only get the 29. And it'll be Josh Allen and the rest of the offense's ball, 1st and 10. And what's this replay? All right, whatever. Collinsworth, stop yapping. Let's get on with the game, shall we? 1st and 10, near hash mark from their own 29. Looks like he's trying to change something at the line under center. Handoff. And that goes for maybe a half yard. I think they're going to say no gain. 2nd and 10. 6:17 to go, third quarter. think that was Ray Davis. 1 carry, no yards. Number 22 on the carry. 2nd and 10. Spillane and Taval on the tackle. In shotgun. Looks like he has Cook with him. 3 receivers to the near side. Coleman in motion. 4-man rush. Throws. Caught. Shakir. First down. 45 near midfield and tackled out of bounds at 5:36. Yeah, I think there might have been a late hit tackle out of bounds on the Pats. I don't know if I like the call, but I do understand it. I mean, he was in the process of tackling him. They might pick this up. Jones on the tackle. They called it on 41, yeah. The one guy was bringing him down, and the other guy hit him late out of bounds. It's kind of a ticky-tack foul, but it's Schooler. Schuler. I do kind of understand it. Obviously, the Patriots don't like the call. 1st and 10, though, for the Bills. 5:27 to go. They get the ball at the Pats' 38-yard line. In shotgun, back with them in the backfield. Back to throw. Near sideline, short of the receiver. Shavers, number 14. 5:13 to go. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Two and 2 Patriots leading the 4-0 Bills 13-10 in Orchard Park, New York, with 5:13 to go in the third. Allen 15-19, 165 yards and a touchdown pass. 2nd and 10 in shotgun. Shakir in motion. Little swing pass to Shakir inside the 40, 35. Out of bounds near the 32. It'll be 3rd and about 4. Probably about a gain of 6 there. All right. 4:53 to go in the third. 3rd and 5. All right. Gain of 5 then, not 6. He's got Knox with him in the backfield in shotgun. Now he motions out to the near sideline. So empty backfield, 3 receivers to the far side. Shotgun, back to pass, 3-man rush. Throw, caught, Kincaid for the first down near the 15. At least I think it's Kincaid. Could be Knox. I got to check the number. These unis are hard to see. It is Kincaid. I mean, you got silver numbers with just a little bit of blue lining on white jerseys. Not easy to read, and they reflect the light. Yeah, Kincaid caught it between the near numbers and near hash mark. Nobody there. Takes it down to the 15. 1st and 10. Make it the 16. Handoff. Up the middle. Plows forward inside the 10. Be about a 2nd and 4. I think they're going to mark him just inside the 10, so closer to the 10. They got to get to the 6 for a first down. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Of course, 2nd and 3. This is like 3.5, though. I knew they were going to do that. I don't know why I bothered. So, in shotgun. 2nd and 3. Fakes the handoff, throws to Kincaid, and he is stopped short, and there's a flag on the play at 3:15. So let's see what this call is. Oh. Shakir offensive pass interference. I think that's a 10-yard penalty, they said. So it's like holding. So 2nd and 13 coming up. Back up the Bills. And hello, Tenzin Amanda. Thanks for the emotes. I see the footballs. Are those apples? They look orange, though. Maybe they're oranges with the leaf on it. 3:08 to go, third quarter. 2nd and 13, backed up to the New England 19. They got to get to the 6. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws over the middle and intercepted at the 9. No contact, gets up and returns it for about 3 out to the 12. Wow. I don't know. That was a crowd that he threw into. I don't know what Allen saw. 3rd turnover for the Bills. 1st and 10. Maybe it got tipped at the line. I don't think so. Just double coverage against Shakir, and Allen forced a bad ball short, and a good pickoff by the Pats defense. Wow. Who got this pick here? Oh, they still haven't updated yet. There we go. A team interception? No, now it's individual for Josh. I was wondering. Trying to get the interceptor. Marcus Jones, number 25 on the pick. Williams and Hawkins did split the sack the Patriots got. And Marcus Jones has a tackle for loss. Let's see. Walker and Epineza, is that how you say it? Split a sack, and Greg Rousseau got one. And Greg Rousseau also had another tackle for loss, and Terrell Bernard had a tackle for loss. So huge interception. 3rd turnover by the Bills, only 1 by the Patriots. As of now, I think the Patriots only have a field goal off of the turnovers. I mean, obviously still to come if they can get something going. Long way to go. New England 10, no gain. Okay, I guess there was no return. I guess he was down by contact. I thought he got a 3-yard return. All right, late in the 3rd quarter. Patriots with the 3-point lead, and now the ball following a Josh Allen interception. And Allen got charged for one of the fumbles as well. Brother. All right, showing a replay of the safeties where the receiver went, or where he should have gone to. I don't know. Everything was covered pretty well by the Patriots secondary. Rush didn't really get home. They had 3. Yeah. Safeties helped out and then undercut the route for the pick there. All right, 1st and 10 in their navy blue jerseys and pants, going left to right in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to the outside numbers gives them a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up to the 11. All right, that was Henderson for 1 yard on the carry, number 32. All right, I don't need to see a replay of Diggs congratulating his lineman. We saw it once already. Can we please? Yes, receiver in motion. 3 to the near side. He has a deep back under center. Fakes the handoff. May rolls to the right. Caught. And, oh, man. Diggs almost fumbled it. He double clutched it. And give him about a gain at 2. We got under 2 minutes now to go. 3rd quarter. But a 3rd and 7 coming up. Diggs just lost the ball for a second, straight up in the air, and caught it again. So he was trying to adjust. It was by himself. I don't think it got popped. Yeah, it wasn't from a hit by the defender. 3rd and 7, big play for the Buffalo defense here. In shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 in motion from the far side. Back to pass, Diggs rolls to his right to avoid the rush, throws. Did he catch it by the sideline? They call it a catch. They discussed it, and then they called it a catch with 1:27 to go. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Oh my gosh, the concentration to keep both toes in while he had to catch a ball that was way out of bounds. Good strike by May, though. Put it where only the receiver could catch it. I don't see any reason to review for this. He left toe was in, and he dragged the right toe. 1:01 to go, 3rd quarter. May throws it behind the running back, incomplete at 1:57, 2nd and 10. So they're short to... Okay, come on. Why is the play-by-play behind? Let's go. If I refresh, it's going to be... Yeah. All right, from the 23, 57 seconds in the 3rd, 2nd and 10, shotgun, short pass out of the 20, past the 25, near the 30. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 3, gain of 7. Let's see if we can get you a name with number 3 on the catch. Oh, that's Douglas, Demario Douglas. Caught it at the 20 and took it out near the 30. So behind the line of scrimmage. 21 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They do have to snap it. Shotgun, back to pass, thrown, caught. That is Diggs, I think, for the 1st down and out of bounds with 11 seconds to go. Clock still ticking, but 1st and 10, and we'll send it to the 4th quarter. 4 seconds to go in the 3rd. Good pass by May. They picked up the 1st down. End of the 3rd quarter, and New England still up 3 after a touchdown by each team on their drive to start the 3rd quarter. All right, got to fix the clock. And we'll get set for the 4th. I'll be right back. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate you all. Patriots ball with a 1st and 10 at their own 41 to start the 4th quarter. Back for the 4th quarter. Got more water. Hopefully no stream issues anymore either. Looks to be okay. Again, hope to have faster internet early next year. Solve this ridiculousness. All right, still advertising for NBC shows. Should be back shortly. Oh my gosh, Law and Order is still on. My gosh, these shows have been on for 30 or more years by now. All right, real quick check. May, 16 to 24, 183 yards, taking 2 short sacks. Not much on the ground, and Gibson is injured from a kick return, 56 yards. All right. Fourth quarter. Patriots going right to left. Far hash mark. Shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Throws down the middle of the field. Caught and popped at about the 36. Who caught that? Wow, incredible catch and concentration. Henry, number 85. And they are in Buffalo territory. 14:40 remaining in the game. Throw between the hash marks, and he caught it just inside, far side hash marks. They gave him the 35. First and 10. Bills 35. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Flip pass out to the flat. And this is going to be probably a no gain on the pass to the running back. Of course, that's Henderson again. 14:02 to go in the game. Diggs, week 4 versus Carolina, 6 for 101 tonight, 8 for 104. Back-to-back 100-plus games, first time since early in the 2023 season. Shotgun, back to pass, throws, caught at the 30. It's Diggs inside the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, down to about the 3 or 4. He made the first guy miss, and then he was gone. First and goal for the Pats. Buffalo in trouble here. Still plenty of time, but and especially if they end up bending and not breaking and holding the Pats to a field goal, but we'll see. First and goal from about the 3 or 4. It looks like Beanie Bishop is the guy that missed him. Yep. Had him around the waist and couldn't bring him down. Should have been a short gain. Instead, it nearly went for a touchdown. Oh, they marked him back at the 6. Okay. All right. Handoff. 38. No gain. Second and goal from the 6. I think that's Henderson. Yeah. Ramondre. Oh, Stevenson. Sorry. Henderson is 32. My bad. All right. Second and goal. 12:22 to go. That's right. Old prank call shout out. Looks like a loss of 1 to the 7. Toss play, 38. Takes it in for the touchdown. Untouched. And it is now 19-10 Pats with just over 12 minutes to go. I assume they'll try to kick the extra point. Everybody blocked to the right, and it was just a quick toss to the left. Stevenson did the rest, 7 yards and a touchdown, his second touchdown of the night on the ground. All right, extra point attempt coming up. Snap, hold, kick is on the way and through the uprights and good. 10-point lead for New England. 12 minutes. Let's see. What's the time? Since NBC won't show it. 12:10 to go. They didn't even, I don't understand that. They didn't even show it, the time. Kickoff coming up after a break. Wow. Well, not like Josh Allen can't handle the pressure. They were in this situation week 1 against the Ravens, down 15. But, man, Ravens have fallen on hard times. So, all right, we will see. Oh, yeah, who's their kicker? Who made the extra point? Oh, sorry, I forgot to go to the fourth quarter on the play-by-play. Borregales, I guess. Assuming that's how you say it. Borregales. All right, we'll put it like that. 5:43 taken off the clock. That was a 12-play, 90-yard drive. Impressive stuff from the Patriots offense. All right, May 19 of 27, 236 yards, 2 sacks, 2 short sacks taken. 62 yards on the ground. Gibson is injured. 2 rushing touchdowns for Stevenson. The last one 7 yards. Diggs 9 for 134. He had a catch at the 4 that set up the previous touchdown, the one in the third quarter. It was a 32-yard catch to the 4. Big interception by Marcus Jones prior to this, I believe, and that's what, so about 10 points now off of turnovers, I believe, for the Pats. Allen, 16 out of 21, 182 yards, touchdown, a pick, taking a sack, 98 yards on the ground, 12 for carries for 48 by Cook along a 9. Kincaid 5 for 85, Shakir 5 for 33, Samuel 2 for 36 and a touchdown. Allen also lost a fumble. So did Coleman. All right. Borregales here to kick it off. Kick is in the air. Taken at the goal line. Returned up the far numbers to the 25 and maybe the 26. 1st and 10 Bills in white going left to right in the fourth quarter. Well, I don't know. First, what do I got? 43 minutes. No. Not much to show. No, 48 minutes. Pass caught. Kincaid out to midfield. 1st and 10. I think they're going to give him the 49. Wow. Well, just like that. Buffalo back in business. 11:46 to go. He had Cook. He faked the handoff, so it was play action. Kincaid was wide open. Busted coverage by Spillane, I believe. Not sure what the assignments were, though. Gonzalez in on the tackle. Or no, Spillane got him from behind. Okay, their own 49, 1st and 10. In shotgun, he has James Cook with him. Back to pass. Looking, dumps it off to Cook. Taken at their own 45 and tackled short of the first down, but another flag on the play at 11:11. So what's this call? Roughing the passer. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Bills. Didn't see it. I was watching him dump it off to Cook. Durden, number 94, the guilty party. He almost got blocked into him, but the problem is he hit him helmet to helmet, and they're going to call that 10 times out of 10. That's the problem. He lit him up helmet to helmet. You just can't do that. 1st and 10 from the 41, or are they is that the right spot? That's not the right spot. How could it be the 41? They're just moving the ball from the right to the left hash, but shouldn't they get 15 yards? That they only gave him 10. Should be the... Am I making things up? Okay, now it's at the 36. I swear it was at the 41. All right, handoff to Cook goes nowhere. Whoa, late hit, and Cook was on his knee, and that was a dumb penalty by the Patriots. Cook thought about tossing it back to Allen, but Oh, no. I guess I muted. Sorry. I don't know when I muted. Sorry about that. Hopefully it wasn't long. I think I did just move the mic. Lucky touchdown. Yeah, great. But those were dumb plays. Yeah, they're going to call those 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Patriots gave up 30 yards. Not quite 30 yards. I guess, what did that one end up being? Only 12 yards because it was a spot foul from the tackle. So they gave up 27 yards and 2 first downs. So, yeah. But it's not like those weren't the correct calls. That was a helmet-to-helmet hit on Allen. Whether or not he got blocked into it, I don't know. And then the other one, his knee is down. And then he just labeled him, so late hit. So we'll see, though. But still plenty of time. You know, if Drake May and company get them back going, they could eat some clock. The problem is they've had next to no run game tonight. Most of their offense is just through Stephon Diggs. Again, Gibson got hurt on a kickoff return, so he's done for the night with a knee injury in the first half. Oh, yeah, much. Ow. All right, 20-17, just about set for the kickoff. Allen, 19-24, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Who are we showing and why? 109 yards combined for the team rushing for the Bills. Allen, 8 for 49 leads now, and Cook, 13 for 44. All right, Prater about set to kick it off. Winning percent chance, 69% for the Patriots. Taken at about the 6, returned up the far numbers to maybe the 25. 1st and 10 for Drake May and company with 7:31 to go. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. Okay, I don't know what we're showing, but I don't really care. Can we get to the game, please? No, not a drone shot to the actual camera on the field. No, not a zoom-in shot of the defense, not Drake May. There we go. Shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. Backs on either side of them. 1 receiver to the far side. Back to pass. Looking. Rolls to the right. Throws. Caught by 38 for about a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Clock rolling. How did my clock get that far ahead? I don't understand. That, of course, is Stevenson again. He was in to chip the edge rusher. Then he did a route and caught it. And 2nd and 4 coming up from their own 30. Far hash mark. I formation behind May. Handoff up the middle near the 1st down. It's going to depend on the spot. And I believe that was Stevenson on the carry. They're going to mark him a half a yard short. Huge 3rd and 1 coming up here as we have 3rd and inches according to NBC. 6:32 to go. Patriots really need to pick this up. May sneaks it, but there's a penalty. So hold on. 6:22 to go. False start. Ugh, didn't even count. 3rd and 6 was 6:22. Man. Patriots started out good. on penalties, but second half has been a different story. Yeah, the guard flinched a little. It wasn't much, but it was enough. 3rd and 6. Stops the clock with 6:22. Back at their own 29. It's really 5. 3rd and 5. Back to throw, or May rolls to the right and gets tackled out of bounds. That'll be a sack, and that'll bring up 4th down. Clock stopped at 6:16. What? They should spot it and re-roll the clock, I thought. 4th and, I don't know. We're seeing the replay. 4-man rush, a delayed rush by the 4th man. 6:02 to go. 4th and 7. The punter boots it away. 5:55 to go. Hits at the 5 and takes a Bills bounce into the end zone. 5:52 to go. 1st and 10 for Josh Allen and company. Looking at an 80-yard drive to take the lead. Or a little bit less for Prater to tie it. All right. Crucial false start on that 3rd and inches that they would have picked up, unfortunately. They did get a 3 and out. Hey, yeah, sorry. I don't know why we're seeing after the ampersand, or no, after the at symbol. Mine's the same. It's been streamed before and after, but apologies if you don't want me to highlight your chats, just let me know. Glad you found it. Glad you're here. Thanks for commenting. Thank you. Stop them. I hear you. I hate the Vikings and Lions more than I hate the Bears. I've always had some respect for the Bears. I grew up in a rough time. I remember the Packers losing 8 straight to the Bears very well, so I know it can turn around at any moment. Mariners won over the Tigers, so that's 1-1 and a best of 5 if I'm reading it right. 2 off the Detroit bullpen. Gotcha. Yeah, all fan bases are welcome. Not going to discriminate. We'll take anybody. Again, I hate the Vikings. I know there's fans that are sane and can be normal. But when the St. Paul, Pioneer Press and the Vikings, it was a Vikings highlight that they broke Aaron Rodgers' collarbone. Was that Barr? And then it was a top 5 sports moment of the year for Minnesota that year, and the paper published it. I was just like, I'm done. Wait, what the heck is the St. Paul or is it the Minneapolis Star Tribune? Maybe that's it, Minneapolis Star Tribune. That's why I already hated them, because the Packers played terrible in Minnesota in the 90s. But yeah, ever since breaking. Not intentionally, but just the celebration of breaking his collarbone has just rubbed me the wrong way. Kincaid in motion. It's a handoff to Cook, who plows forward. He should be down at the 24. 2nd and 6 coming up. Both teams, all 3 timeouts, under 5:40 to go. Five and a half to go now as we get a replay. Come on. It was a 4-yard gain. Do we really need to see a replay and probably miss the next snap? Nope. It's about 3.5. They do call it 2nd and 6. In shotgun, Shakir in motion. Back to pass. Allen looking. Pressure's on. Far sideline. Throws down the field, and I think intercepted, but I don't think he got his feet in. It's going to depend on the call, and we got a flag, so it might not matter anyways. 5:01 to go. Probably I'll have to listen in on this. I think Cook might have been the intended receiver here. Oh, that's a pick. Cook. Okay, it was DPI on 51 Gibbons. Why are they saying this wasn't a pick? Oh, he pushed Cook out. That's why. It didn't matter if it was a pick or not. So 1st and 10 Bills. Yeah, he pushed 10 penalties for 80 for Buffalo, 8 for 94 now for the Pats. A lot of that in the second half. 5:01 to go, fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 at their own 43 for the Bills. Fakes the handoff to James Cook. Rolls to the near sideline, stops at the 40, takes it past the line of scrimmage and picks up 2 or 3, bringing up a 2nd and we'll say 7. Ran out of bounds, so the clock stopped at 4:52 to go. So he faked the handoff to James Cook, had to roll to escape the pressure, cut it upfield, and then headed out of bounds. Should be about a gain of 3. And they gave him 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Kincaid in motion, 2 receivers each side, back to pass, almost got sacked. He threw it incomplete to James Cook. Allen got labeled. 3rd and 6 coming up. Huge down here. And they still have 3 timeouts, but you'd hate to have to give this back to the Patriots. If you're the Bills. Number 7 on the pressure and wrapped him up just as he threw it. Davis the third. No, the guy that interfered didn't make the interception. If I had stated that, I was wrong. Back to pass, throws, near sideline, leaping catches made by Coleman for the 1st down. I mean, he was looking at the defender. I mean, I'm not calling, for taunting penalties, but I feel like I've seen less called. Lesser offenses. Maybe they're not emphasizing them anymore. Leaping grab, good coverage by Davis the third. Not his fault, just a great throw and grab by Keon Coleman, who's got 4 catches for 23 and a touchdown. 4:09 to go. Handoff to Cook. He gets maybe 2 to the 38, or it'll be 2nd and 8. Under 4 minutes to go now. Cook has 15 carries, 49 yards. 3:50 to go. 4th quarter. Yeah, but the guy that pushed him didn't pick it, but I hear you. It was definitely interference because he pushed him out of bounds. The other guy came over and picked it, and then they were debating whether it was a pick, but it didn't matter. The pick DPI was on the other player. Shotgun back to pass. Rushes on. Caught. Coleman for the 1st down. No, I'm sorry. That's Shakir, number 10. My bad. 3:20 to go. 1st and 10 Bills. So now what do you do with the clock? Hey, hello, Mac. I'm glad your Warriors won. For the Bills. Gotcha. Yeah, that was Shakir, number 10, on the catch over the middle for the 1st down. Just inside the 28-yard line of the Pats. Under 3 to go. Shotgun, quick pass. Shakir dropped it. He didn't keep his eye on the ball. 2:43 to go, 2nd and 10. It was a quick wide receiver screen, I guess. No, I think you're both running the clock and trying to get a touchdown. That would be my guess. But again, 2nd and 10 from the 28, so we're not quite there yet anyways. Bunch formation, near side, 3 receivers, back to pass, fakes it or pump fakes it. Somebody's injured for the Bills line. Throws out of the back of the end zone. Nearly caught by Coleman, a leaping grab, but he was way out of bounds. Coleman, number 0. 3rd and 10. So now what? You would think you got to pick this up. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal. As is, you'd be settling for a 46-yarder. Certainly not a chip shot. Yeah, Coleman turned and went to the back of the end zone, but it was caught out of bounds. 0 on 0. All right, 3rd and 10. There's only 4 on the play clock. Coleman in motion. Shotgun, back to pass. Rolls to the near sideline. And what is he doing? Buying time. Throws and broken up. Almost picked off at 2:21. 4th and 10. So I think they'll send Prater on for about a 46-yarder. Wow. Good defense by New England. They had 4 guys rushing, spread out. They did 1 stunt. And then Allen bought time and nearly completed it. Shakir thought it was DPI. But Prater coming out, he's 1 for 1 on a 31-yarder with 2:21 to go. Yeah, it's going to be about a 45-yarder. From the far hash mark, the kick is up and good. We are all tied with 2:17. Good gravy. I've had what? Sunday night football overtime, and we nearly had... Oh, I forgot to reset the timeouts. Gosh darn it. There we go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, and we're tied at 20 with 2:17 to go. Bills will kick it off after a commercial break. And we still have the 2-minute warning as we close. We're about 10 minutes shy of 3 hours. Yeah. It was 6-3 at halftime. Certainly been more entertaining in the second half. 6-3 New England, by the way. All right. Prater from 45 is good. All right. Allen, 21 of 30, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 1 sack taken. He's the leading rusher, 9 for 53. Cook, 15 for 49. Team combines for 118. Kincaid, 6 catches, 108. Shakir, 6 for 45. Samuel, 2 for 26 and a touchdown. Coleman, 4 for 23 and a touchdown. Drake May, 20 of 28, 242 yards, taking 3 sacks. 65 yards rushing as a team. Gibson, knee injury, out in the first half. He won't return. Stevenson with 4 carries for 8 yards, but 2 rushing touchdowns. Diggs, 9 for 134, set up with a 32-yard catch in the third quarter, set up one of those 2 rushing touchdowns. And nobody else more than 2 catches. They're 4-0. They have every right to be excited. I can't see your logo, what that 100 is. It's sounding like it's Andrew the Goat. Welcome to most sports teams, yeah. The Bills, they look at the Ravens struggling. Chiefs are starting to wake up, Figure it's their year. Their division, aside from this game, pretty weak, but especially between the Jets and the Dolphins. So you got to figure they're probably going to make the playoffs regardless if they lose here tonight. Long way to go, though. Kick is in the air, taken at about the 6. Far numbers, return to the 20. 25, near the 30 by number 32. 1st and 10 for Drake May and company. 6:12 to go. I'm sorry, 2:12 to go. I don't know where my brain's at. Of course, that was Henderson on the return. Again, Gibson injured on a return. First half. They do give him a 24-yard return out to the 30. And Mac is welcoming Dakota Martin. Thanks, Mac. Appreciate you. And Dakota Martin. In shotgun. Fakes the handoff, and the pressure is on. He completes the pass to Diggs, and it's going to be a first down at the 40. Unbelievable. I don't know how he avoided that sack, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Holy cow. Fake handoff, and there was pressure up the middle immediately. I thought he was throwing it away. And what's the discussion here? Yeah. 92 should have had a sack. Got a good pass to Diggs, and Diggs juked and jived and got his way to the first down. Unreal. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Yeah, it just depends on the timeouts. You know, can they eat enough clock? We'll see. But yeah, probably a good call. Diggs for 12. They gave him the 41. 12 from the 30. Okay, now they say the 29. Boy, it sure looked like the ball was spotted at the 30. But what do I know? Diggs now 10 catches, 146 yards. Unbelievable. None more important than that last one for a first down. Although the 32-yarder that set them up 1st and goal at the 4 was important too. All right, don't forget, hope to see you again tomorrow night. Chiefs, Jaguars. Start the stream about 7:10 for the 7:15 kickoff. Tuesday night, opening night for the NHL. Only 3 games on the slate. I still have ESPN Unlimited. Probably be the last time I do a Blackhawks game. I'll get blacked out. It shouldn't be blacked out for this one. Yeah, because it's ESPN exclusive. But I won't have Unlimited after this. I'll have Plus, and it'll be blacked out. And I don't really care. Screw the Blackhawks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think people thought too highly of that division in general outside of the Bills. I mean, maybe I never understood the expectations for Miami. But, yeah, I hear you. The Saints are proven to be as bad as... Although they finally picked up a win today. I think I already forgot. Oh, they beat the Giants. So it should be a fun night. Tuesday for opening night of hockey. And again, we'll have more hockey, especially after the WNBA season finishes up. Again, I'm not inclined to do NBA. I know there's calls for it, and we will see. Well, to be determined. 1st and 10, it's about the 40.5-yard line. So technically it's the 41. Under center, handoff up the middle. Gets maybe 2. Bring it up 2nd and 8 as they try to grind clock. What a play. His left shoulder pad was being held. You know, and just before he got taken down on his knee, he got rid of it. Just an unbelievable throw from the 20 to the 30. And then Diggs did the rest. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun throw, right side or far sideline, another catch. That is not Diggs this time. That is Booty. at 112. I guess he stayed in bounds, 1st and 10. So if they're not in field goal range, it's pretty close. I guess he thought he had safety help over the top that was late, the defender on that play. Well, okay, they're not in field goal range yet. They're at about the 39. That'd be a lot. All right, the Bills took a timeout at 118. My mistake for not catching the timeout sooner. 2 remaining for the Bills, all 3 for the Pats. Sorry, Mac. I know. Thank you. We'll look at the Warriors schedule. I just don't enjoy the WNBA. I enjoy hockey more. All right, they're changing the play. Hopefully they're all on the same page. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Plows forward inside the 35 down to about the 33. Probably about a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. And I believe the Bills took another timeout at 113. Certainly wasn't the Pats. Okay, anytime you want to put the distance, not just the down. All right, gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Yeah, no, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. It's a tough spot to be in. They're only at the 34 though for 2nd and 5. Definitely not, gimme kick. Handoff up the middle goes nowhere. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5, and I believe the Bills called their last timeout. And I don't know the time. Thanks, NBC. Showing replays. It's not 113. Now they're saying 3rd and 4. Not sure where they got that from. It's not 113, though. Wait, is it seriously 113? How could it be 113? It was 113 the previous play. It's 107, guys. Thanks a lot. Oh, no wonder my clock kept rolling. 3rd and 5, rolls to the far side, nearly gets sacked, keeps it and falls forward to the line of scrimmage. And that'll be 4th and 5. Yeah, the Bills are out of timeouts. Somehow. Did they burn one earlier and I missed it? So there will be some time left. There's only 16 on the play clock. It's about 19 seconds difference. Yeah, okay. I guess I missed that they took their 3rd. Andy Borregales. I don't know how to say it. 2 for 2 today and 2 for 2 from extra points as well. But this is a whole different ball game here. 20 seconds to go and Vrabel takes a timeout on 4th and 5. And they'll send the kicker on. So 2 timeouts left for New England. Buffalo is out. And about a 52-yard attempt coming up for New England. Buffalo can't ice him. He's made from 30 and 19 from the right hash mark, the far hash mark. He's ready. Snap, hold, kick in the air, right down the middle, and it's 23-20 New England and 15 seconds left. So barring a miracle, still, could get a huge return, but barring a miracle, the Patriots are going to get a win on the road here. Good snap, good hold, good solid kick up the middle. Good distance from 52 yards out. Borregales. I have to look up how to say that before I have another Patriots game. Okay, how many times are we going to show this ball going through the upright? I don't know how many different looks we got at that. And Star Strider was right. Yep. Now, Bills need a minor miracle here. Kick is in the air and returned. 15-10 or 15-20, 25. Samuel wrapped up and hold on. There's a flag with 8 seconds to go. Holding on the Bills, so back them up on top of it. Should have just let it hit and gone in the end zone. And even if you took a 1st and 20, at least you'd have 15 seconds. I mean, I don't know. I guess I get it. You're trying to return it all the way, but I know hindsight is 20/20. But did I not do a poll tonight? I guess I forgot. Oh, I thought I did. Nope. Completely forgot the poll tonight. Apologies. Yeah, I took it at about the 2. All right. 1st and 10. Bills with only 8 seconds. No timeouts. Deep in their own territory. And I think New England just burned a timeout to get a look at what the Bills are doing and adjust accordingly. Still 1 timeout for New England, none for the Bills. I don't know, did the Bills briefly lead? I don't even remember. Was it 17? No, they were down 20-10. I don't think they ever led. It was 6-3. Back to pass, throws, caught on his knees. They don't have any timeouts. That's going to be the game. And touchdown, he's out. Or he's done. Or down, I meant. Thinking baseball. That's your final score. New England 23, Buffalo 20, and we avoid overtime. All right, we'll take a look at the box score before we get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe before you head out if you haven't already done so. If you already have, thank you so much for your support. Doing one or both helps us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers. Helps me grow the channel. All right, so May, 22 out of 30, 273 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, took 4 short sacks. They had 71 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns by Stevenson. Diggs, tremendous night, 10 for 146. His 32-yarder set him up 1st and goal at the 4, where they ended up getting a touchdown. And he helped them on the drive to get the game-winning field goal as well. Allen finished 22 of 31, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, but a costly pick. Took a sack. Thank you, Max. See you tomorrow as well. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Allen, leading rusher, 9 for 53. Cook, 15 for 49. Over 118 yards combined. Kincaid, 6 for 108. 6 catches, 108 yards, a little bit overshadowed in the loss and by Diggs. Shakir, 6 for 45. Palmer, 2 for 36. Samuel, 2 for 26 and a touchdown. Coleman, 4 for 23 and a touchdown. Big interception by Marcus Jones on the night. 2 lost fumbles by the Bills. Only 1 loss by the Patriots. So 3-1. Patriots won the turnover battle. 3 turnovers by the Bills. Patriots had another one but recovered it themselves. And we'll see, Gibson Or no. Yeah, Antonio Gibson left with a knee injury. See how that affects the Pats going forward. And the Pats, that's okay. No more undefeated. So you're gonna have to hear about the dang 72 Dolphins or whatever popping the champagne. So yeah, that we got the Patriots improving to 3-2 on the season. First loss and a division loss for the Bills. Nobody undefeated. Eagles lost today to the Broncos. Nobody winless either, coincidentally. All right, that's going to do it. Sin Bin Stream wishing you a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great Monday. Until next time, we'll see you all. Take care. Be well. Sin Bin Stream signing out, and bye-bye.